Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Miller Hood. We got another bunker edition here for you today. And today, we're just going to have a heartfelt conversation about the silver lining in the pandemic. What are some good things, funny things, positive takeaways from the worst thing that's ever happened to the world in our lifetime? Globally, there have been a lot of bad stuff that's way worse than this. Don't get me wrong. I just mean globally, we're all sharing in this one thing. We've never been this globally together. You know what I mean? It's like not since Pokemon Go. Okay, but that was a real negative thing. I mean, a real positive thing. This is a negative. So, but we should always find the silver lining in any dark pile of trash day that life brings you. There's always some, winning lotto ticket nestled up under a dirty diaper or something. There's something good to pull out of any bad thing is all I'm saying. So let's just dive in. What are some of the good things that you guys have seen come out of this pandemic? I'll tell you one thing. It is delightful to have my food brought to my car. I'm just saying, the pizza place we get pizza from, you order the pizza, they say you can't come in the building, and I'm like, okay, you want me to just stay in my car and you'll bring me my food like I'm some sort of despot? Yes, that's okay. Like, all right, fine. Okay, so they just bring you your food. They come to your car. They stay on the passenger side like you're a king or something that they're unworthy to be next to. And you just say, just place the food in the passenger side. No, I'm not even going to look at you. It's great. No, but I mean it is sort of good. Like my buddy told me today, he took his dog to a vet. He called them ahead of time. They said, listen, when you get here, you're just going to have to let the dog out and go away. And when we're done, we'll call you. Have you ever taken a dog to a vet? It's one of the worst experiences in the world because there's always some other dog there, and there's always that dog beef, dog tension where they're just they got to smell each other and then they got to bite each other. But man, just drop off veterinary thing. That's such a good idea. So having stuff brought to you has been a real delight. What about you guys? Anything special? Doesn't have to be a good thing, just something great or funny that you saw.
It's not food.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, I can't think of anything.
I got one other thing. Though. If you guys don't have anything right away, I'll just tell you. The governor of Florida, okay, he has declared it, that wrestling is an essential business. That's so good. Where but Florida is professional wrestling considered essential? I'm for it. I am all for it.
Well,
Bring it on. How are we supposed to get through this without power bombs and DDTs? I don't know how.
Happily.
I think it's just WWE. I don't know if it's any other company.
I don't think the government has the right to play favorites, Nick. Fairly certain if the WWE can still wrestle, think all wrestling's allowed. Now, they can't fill up auditoriums with people. They have to maintain, social distance guidelines, and they have to limit the amount of people in the building. But hey.
How do you wrestle 6 feet apart?
Oh, there's a way.
Listen here, Richard. You leave your sports in your sports podcast. I know the majority of what goes on in this podcast. I know nothing about the other one. So you leave your wrestling over there.
Even if you are not a wrestling fan, Michael, you have to admit there is a beauty in Florida saying, what is this?
What?
What? What is this? Did you invite Jimmy, Nick?
I don't know what happened. I think he just got in.
Jimmy, what's up, man?
He just hacked his
How's
way
it
into
going,
our
buddy?
broadcast.
I am great.
We're recording the Miller Hood podcast right now, sir.
You are.
We are.
Well, I am a Miller.
Yeah, that's why you're allowed in.
Welcome to the hood.
We
don't think
didn't
you had a
test
choice.
you. We didn't check your temperature. We didn't look at your eyes. We didn't do any of those things. So you just got in. So what we're talking about, James, maybe you can help us, is we are discussing what have been some silver linings to this pandemic. What are some good things that have come out of it? I, for one, have also enjoyed, among the other things I've said, all of the extra time to spend with my family has been wonderful. My kids are pretty great.
Good for them.
Yeah, yes, Nick, it's been good for you. I'm sorry. James. I confused. Nick and James are both so trolly. I get them confused.
Yeah, but
Yes, James,
James
my
has
children.
ears.
Have you shared with your followers how we got to be this way, though?
How you got to be what way?
I mean, we had to learn it from somebody.
Yeah, you two. Are you actually? Have we shared with the Miller Hood Nation? Okay, which is up to at least 15 people now.
As a group.
How you and Nick got so trolly?
Well, I mean, you talk about it a lot. Like, it's like in every conversation, whether you're on camera or not, you're talking about being a troll.
That and food.
No, it's not in every conversation, James. That doesn't even make sense.
You what?
I said it's not in every conversation.
It's
It
every
just doesn't make sense. Like if I'm at the store getting a sandwich, I'm getting food in a lot of my analogies. And I say to the person, yes, I'll have the extra mayo. Oh, by the way, my brothers are massive trolls.
I can
That's
see you
what's
doing
throwing me off.
I can see you
I
doing
don't
that.
understand. I don't understand why that applies to every conversation. That doesn't even make sense in that context.
It doesn't.
Exactly. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
think
to
what
control
Jimmy
myself.
here is implying is that they learn to be the level of troll they are from you.
From
That's what I think this is.
I think we just
Yes.
amplified what
me,
we thought.
Yes.
a troll.
A big one. I mean, I can do the research if you'd like, and I can go back over like even Facebook comments,
Also memory.
and I guarantee I can get enough information to
Okay, Nick.
build a
I
case.
mean,
It's James. Gosh.
I'm Nick James.
I'm on this box. He's in that box.
Hey, Jimmy. Okay, fine. We're going to invite you to party with us next week as well. You do your research, okay? You prove my trolliness, okay? And we will see. We will see. All right? So you go ahead, go to Facebook, find as many trolley posts as you can, and prove it. I have my doubts. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
I don't think I'm going to spend my time doing this.
I don't either.
Well, do you
I
have?
think, though, if I speak enough against you, that I will win the debate anyway. All I really have to do is bring you down. I watched that in a movie once.
In a
I don't have
movie?
to defend
Well,
myself. I just have to drag you down.
It's true.
yeah, but you're
Come down.
underestimating the heights to which you have to climb, my friend.
You know why, though?
Why? What?
Because, I mean, the only reason you can win this is if you yourself were as big of a troll as we are.
It's true.
I feel like that's a bit of a straw man.
A what?
A straw man.
What is a straw man?
That's the guy that didn't have a brain in the Wizard of Oz.
You mean a
I believe
scarecrow?
that's called Scarecrow.
Yeah, but a straw man in philosophy is an argument that you boost up, acting like it has validity, and then when it cannot either be proven or disproven, even though it's not a valid argument, it looks like you're right. So this is not
That's what
something
you're
I
doing
can
right now?
prove. What?
That was the
you're doing
word
right
of the day calendar today? That was it?
What?
What happened?
That was your word today? Or your word of the day calendar? That word right there?
What word are you, straw man? Yeah, that's such a very complex concept.
You say straw
Got
man.
me, Michael.
Your way of explaining it is the thing without a brain in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that
You
was
just call me
because he was
brainless.
made out of
I
straw.
think
He
you did,
was a
James. I think
man.
he called you
He's not
brainless.
being straw man. Not that hard to make that connection.
I think he called you a troll who was brainless.
A brainless
I
troll.
did not call anybody a brainless troll. Nick and James both have brains.
You don't even know which one is Nick, which one is James.
That is
Ellen.
irrelevant. Okay. We all look very similar and have a very similar level of sarcasm to our day-to-day functionality. So there.
You what?
We need to get back to the matter at hand, though. What are some positive things that have come out of
Water in
pandemic?
clear.
What?
Water in certain places are clear, like Italy and other places.
Oh, pollution has gone down because there are less people polluting because they're all inside.
40,000 sea turtles just laid eggs for the first time, like, ever.
How do they know that? Like, I mean, did they have
I saw them on the beach. They have cameras out there, which is really
But I mean, like, are they?
Isn't
Maybe
that
they're
an
just
invasion of
more
privacy?
active. What?
There's no
Seems
privacy.
like an invasion of privacy.
For a turtle? I don't think the turtle minds.
How do you know? Did you ask?
Did you ask? Did you get their consent?
No, I didn't ask a turtle. I'm also not the one taking turtle pictures. What is wrong with you people? You ask these questions that are so obviously just falling into the trap every time.
There's also sea life back in
You know
Venice.
why? It's because you say something that just my brain just it processes and it gets like there's a wall and says, no, this is so stupid. I can't let it through here, right? And I can't do it. And my brain just
You know why you can't let us through?
Called him brain.
Because we haven't solved the riddle.
What riddle?
I don't know. You're a troll. It's your riddle.
So stupid. There's no riddle. There's no riddle. There's no riddle. How are you doing, Jimmy? How's everything over in Jimmy Land?
Still working. Huh?
Good. Good. That is a positive situation.
Yep.
Thank God for that.
Can't complain. I haven't.
No sense complaining.
Been at home. Got the email stating I was essential. So
Nice. Nice.
Hanging out with us, folk. Dope.
Well,
but anyway,
not everybody can be essential, I guess.
you know someone that's essential though. Aren't you still working?
Irrelevant.
He's working.
Seemed like you were trying to get some sympathy there.
No, I'm never seeking sympathy.
I think it was sympathy.
How would I want? It doesn't even make sense.
What were you even talking about?
For
Oh, I
not
work.
essential.
You can get paid for
What?
something.
What?
I'm not sure. I think you're trailing off of what your original conversation was here.
Nick,
Probably.
give me one
Focus
good
up.
thing that's happened as a result of this pandemic.
I honestly don't know.
Oh my goodness.
You bring
I'll
along-
tell you one good
It's
thing.
not a very positive situation. You know what I mean?
Go
I think that's
ahead,
the point of
Nick.
the
Tell us how bad it is. Nobody in the world has heard that yet.
You know, it's
Perfect for what we're doing right now.
trying to find a
It's
silver
for you
lining
to
in
not
it.
answer the question and do the exact opposite.
He's a
You're
hippie.
trying to find a silver lining, and I'm just not sure. I'm trying to find one, and you're not. I just don't have. I don't think I have enough time to find the silver lining to this.
You can't find any good thing to come out of this for you whatsoever.
I've gotten to do these videos, which is fun.
Boom. There you go. That's a perfect thing. We get to do these videos. That's great. This is actually very fun.
Positive that it
Really
happened
great for
in
me.
2020 and not 1980.
What?
I said it's positive that it happened in 2020 and not 1980.
Could you imagine this happening when we were children?
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure about half of us wouldn't have survived.
What we would have been eating.
That's being generous, James.
I mean, that's what they did in prehistoric
I'm pretty
times.
sure
We would have been eating.
one of us up and beat the other one with that person.
Well, no, as he's taking bites out.
We would have
It's
ran
okay.
out.
He doesn't watch these. He's not going to care.
We would have ran out of TP for sure.
TP. Oh, my gosh. Dad would have been the guy throwing bows for toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
God. God.
I'm pretty sure Charmin stock price went up.
I'm sure it did.
Not to mention the technology of today is not around the 80s, so it would have really been.
Yeah, dude. I think that's something you really can't understate is that this would be a lot harder without things like the internet.
Yeah. Be a lot of book reading.
Books
I
are
listen to my
good. What's
books.
wrong with books?
The reading part.
You can listen to books. No excuse.
You can listen to books.
I have to rewind it every 30 seconds. I get distracted very easily. I started listening to books, and then I kept having to rewind because my mind wanders.
Yeah, but I mean,
When I
like,
read a book or listen to a book, I create my own story in my head, and I forget that I'm reading a book or listening to the book. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to go back.
Maybe you should just write.
write a book. You can write a book with your mouth. You can do speech to text. You don't have to physically write with your hands.
Have you ever tried speech to text? It doesn't work very well.
Text is not
It works
work.
really good. I use it like all the time.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen your text messages, Richard. Did you say some weird thing to Dad the other day?
About something about a what mattress?
Yeah, something about a mattress.
I forgot about that. See you at the mattress.
Yeah, you told Dad
Something like
it's a mattress. I'm like,
I don't know how it
weird.
transpose what I
Ain't that kind
said.
of family, Richard. Ain't that kind of family.
We're breaking chains. Jimmy's gone. What happened to Jimmy? Oh, he's back. Jimmy, give us one positive thing that's come out of this pandemic for you.
Traffic.
Have you noticed a significant decrease in traffic?
I mean, when you think about it, it's really sad because people aren't working. But when you don't think about it and you just enjoy the stroll to work, nice. But I mean, when you dive into the thought, it's pretty depressing. But I'm going to call that a positive.
Every time
It's positive.
the reason behind it we get is bad, James. Again, we know this. Every time I leave my house, there's cars everywhere. Now, granted, I've barely left, but like 2 or 3 times in the last 2 or 3 weeks. But I mean, every time I leave, there's like 1,000 people on the road, and I'm thinking, like, did everybody leave at the same time I did? I need
Everyone's
to
gonna
get on
be
a
leaving
different
today.
schedule. Huh?
Everyone. There was more traffic today, but that's because people got some money yesterday or last night.
Oh, look at that. There's a thing. The stimulus check.
You see all the stores stacking up TVs and stuff, getting ready. Because it's going to be a Black Friday.
Yeah, but how do you do Black Friday and social distancing?
I don't know. You just have to decide what's more important, living or getting that LED screen.
He's about to say,
Depends how cheap it is.
I was about to say plasma. You're right.
I think it's going to be more like Cyber Monday where people are just going to buy a bunch of stuff online.
good job, man.
Thanks, Nick. Really great commentary from you, buddy. Just,
I don't think people are
And
going to
you
do
think
that.
I'm the troll? And you think I'm the troll?
you just have this incredible ability to state be completely obvious. And not just
what's
it's
funny-
obvious, but it's obvious to the point that mentioning it will make people angry.
What's funny is Nick hates shopping online. Hates it. Refuses to look things up.
Well, look, whatever you're facing, always try to find some positive out of it. Life's not easy. Even once we get all through this, you're going to face things that aren't easy. So try to find the good thing in the middle of the bad thing. Life gets better. Don't sweat it. We're all going to get through this. Stay strong. Keep your faith. Keep praying. Keep trusting in God. And just nevertheless, everybody, let's just calm down. Look for the silver lining. Life's hard. That's it for us. That's it for the Millerhood. Trust your family. Trust in God. Have some faith. Don't stress it. Don't worry. Things are going to be okay. This is the Millerhood. We're signing off. We'll be back for more at a later date next week.